Hey, well, I want to say good evening, good afternoon, everybody. Hey, I want to update you on what's going on, and I want to share a few things with you. I want you to understand some things, and I want you to understand where this situation is. I want you to understand where my family and I are, and I want you to understand that this is a time where we got to figure this out, and we got to solve this kind of problem once for all. Hey, Charles, Michael Conway, how you doing, man? Listen, I want to share something with all of my friends, people that have chimed in, people that are outraged about what has taken place. Let me update you on what's happening now. And then after that, I want all of us to take the rest of the day and tomorrow and enjoy this holiday, all right? Chris, what's up, Chris? How you doing? Like you say, Chris, we might not always agree, but that's all right. Stella Cowles, how you doing? Brenda Bozeman, how you doing? All of y'all, how y'all doing? Hey, it's about the business. So, you got to go back, Terry, if you want to know what all the story is, but let me at least tell y'all what's happening and what is taking place and what we found out. Well, I'm here at the Shell station. So it was right here at the Shell station where all this started, and this is where it began, right here at the Shell station. And my son pulled in to go in the store. And he pulled in to go in the store, and the officer told him his music was up too loud. Okay. But he doesn't have a sound system or anything. But guess what he did? He just went to his car, reached in, turned the music down. He's going back in the store. He's facing the door, going in the store. And the officer attacks him, physically attacks him. And I got it all on video. So he physically attacked Dwayne Pickett Jr. I got it on video. He handled him like he was nothing. He handled him like he was a piece of dirt. He handled him like he didn't value life. He didn't value my son's life. So you say, Pastor, got to be more to it. Well, here's what's more to it. That you have a rogue police force under the leadership of Chief Bo Luckett, Tyndale, and the governor. And my son said, when he first said something, he said, well, man, why you messing me about loud music? Hey, we both black, we this. And the guy goes off, I don't care nothing about that. He showed that he didn't care nothing about it. But my son turned his music down. Tell me why that low-down cop chose to put his hands on my son. My son said what he said. He simply said, man, I think that's lame. But he's walking in the store. And he misuses his badge and authority and attacks my son. That's what he did. He attacked my son. And I don't appreciate him attacking my son. You know, he attacked him. He attacked my son. And I don't appreciate him attacking my son. He assaulted him. He kidnapped him. He emotionally had him out in the cold, put him in, kicked him, embarrassed my family, because he chooses to misuse his authority because he's under the leadership of those that do not value the lives of men and women in Jackson, Mississippi. I went to them. It is actually 1 week later. I went to them. I waited. I called. I did everything I know to do. And do you know, because they don't care, the same way they did Jalen Lewis' parents, the same way they've done other parents, they do not respond because they believe they have covering from the governor, the attorney general's office, the state of Mississippi. Because you know what? They investigating themselves. MBI investigates them. They're investigated by MBI, who is a government state agency. So I want you to understand something. I appreciate a lot of your comments. I appreciate a lot of what has been said. I appreciate it. But I promise you, this will not go undealt with. That officer will not go undealt with by the proper authorities. This police department will not go undealt with because they are modern day lynch mob. And it ain't about what color the officer's skin was. He is just like the rest of them. He is under their authority, just like in slavery, just like during Jim Crow. They always chose and always used people that look like us. So the oppressor is using people that look like the people they're oppressing to mistreat us. So listen, guess what? I got the video. Yeah, we got the actual footage and the video. And for all of you that were outraged by some of the words I said, it's amazing to me how you could be more outraged by the words I said, but you're not outraged by what they have done. Come on. Isn't it amazing how we're outraged because Bishop Dwayne Pickett, a father first, been serving in this city for 30 years, standing up for other people for 30 years. And because I stood up for Jalen Lewis, the Capital City Police Department is targeting me and my family. And anybody can't tell me no different. The officer ran the tag. He knew whose car it belonged to. He harassed, he jumped, he assaulted my son, kidnapped him, took him to the fairgrounds where they mistreated him. My son was afraid for his life, and now my son is sick. You know why he's sick? Because of the inner rage in him, the stress of being mistreated. I'm telling y'all, this will not be all right. And I'm telling people in Jackson, Mississippi, here's what I'm telling you. I know a lot of people say, call Ben Crump, call Al Sharpton, call so-and-so. Let me tell you something. All those are great, great leaders and great men who are doing great things, and they certainly are more than welcome to be a part. But let me tell you something. At some point in this state, we got to stand up to our own demons. We got to stand up. What I'm asking you to do is stand not just about my son. I'm talking about all of our sons, all of our children. I'm asking you to stand. And we're getting ready, first of all, to rally together. Second of all, to protest in front of the Capitol Police Department. And yes, every legal ramification. We have an attorney. We have attorneys that are working. We're going to be working along with every group. This is where we're going to get to speak with one voice. Every pastor, every leader. I hadn't heard from the NAACP or Derek Johnson. I hadn't heard from any of those folks. I've heard from the Poor People's Campaign. I've heard Danielle. I've heard from Rukia Lumumba. That's who the people I've heard from. I've heard from the Black Panther Party. Those are the people I've heard from, and other friends of mine. But I hadn't heard from. So I don't know where they stand. But I'm telling you, there's something wrong in a city where we can allow this to take place. I've heard from the mayor. I hadn't heard from a supervisor. I hadn't heard from a council person. You know why? Because I think some of them are in with them. They are part of the problem. They're part of the oppression. But this is where we got to stand up. And I'm telling you, standing up doesn't mean violence to me. Standing up, I believe in nonviolence. If I believed in violence, it would already be done. I wouldn't be out here talking about it. Right? I don't want violence. I want us to stand up for what's right. I want us to stand together. I want us to stand and rally, not just for Dwayne Pickett Jr., but for Jalen Lewis and for Sinatra's son and for others, people that they have mistreated and systematically mistreated. They shot and got more bodies than Jack's police department has gotten in a whole year. And then we get criticism about that and about them. The governor is trying to expand this force. He's trying to get more money to expand this force. They want to have us afraid to come out. My kids are not going to be afraid to come out. My friends don't, my kids and my friends' kids and your kids are not going to have to leave Jackson to get some peace. We're going to turn this around. And we're not going to allow them to intimidate us and jump us and treat us how they want to treat us. Do we want policing? Yes, we want policing. But it has to be policing that follows the law. It has to be policing that is in order. It has to be policing that does things right. And we're demanding some things. Body cameras, transparency. This police department, because they're under the authority of the governor, ultimately, they don't have any transparency. And the biggest waste of time I took was during Jalen Lewis case when I went to the Attorney General's office. Man, a big waste of time. You know why? Because they in it together. So at this point, I'm telling you, we gotta fight together. CJ, I understand, but I'm telling you, man, here's where I've got to be. I respect everybody's position, but I want this we got to solve this. And I'm not talking about a kumbaya moment. I'm talking about some real change. I'm talking about some black and brown and Hispanic people coming together, people that they are systematically and summarily mistreating and treating how they want to. I'm talking about some leadership change. I'm talking about some government change. I'm talking about some officers with better training. And if they're going to work in the city of Jackson, then they need to come under the authority of the city leadership. See, y'all misunderstand. You misunderstand what's happening. And here's why I'm standing here right now. I'm standing here right now, not just for Dwayne Pickett Jr., but I stand here for the lives of other young males, young men and women that are coming up in this city. And I'm asking y'all to stand with me. I'm asking you to be ready to rally. I'm asking you to be ready to stand strong. I'm asking you to be ready as we do this, that we will not take no for an answer. I'm asking you to help. Let's do this the right way. We must do this the right way. So I'm asking y'all to stand with me. Yes, I'm asking you, let's do it the right way. Okay? So every organization, every leader, every parent, child who's been impacted by this rogue police department, please message me. I need us to stand together. Together we can do this. Together. So, I want you to hear my heart. I literally, when I saw the video, I cried again like a baby. Because I know that nobody's child deserves to get treated that way. And Jordan Lewis, he's just a tool in the hands of the enemy. And those officers that did nothing to intervene, nobody but one officer or two officers that did something to intervene, I thank y'all. But for those that sat there and watched it, you are no different from Chauvin and those that were with him when he had his knee on his neck. And you were complicit. And I say to all you rights leaders and civil rights leaders and those that say you care about this community, it's time to show it. It's time to show it. All of you that say, I want reconciliation, I got your reconciliation. You can't have reconciliation without truth. You can't have reconciliation without truth. Dwayne Pickett Jr., my son, went to Callaway High School, graduated early. Graduated from East Mississippi, graduated from Jackson State University with a bachelor's and is finishing up a master's. Played on the East Mississippi championship team. But my concern ain't just about him. It's about all men and women that deserve better treatment. So we sending out word. Word will be coming Friday morning when our gathering is going to be, and our rally is going to be. I need the names. I need the parents. I need those that have experienced this already. And we are formulating a brand new organization that is going to be focused on fighting for what's right. And you're going to have a place where you can come, a place where you can call and get help. We got to work this together. We got to work this together. We got to do it together. So I want to thank you for standing with me. But let me tell you something. The video don't lie. The video don't lie. And let me show you what he did. It's right here at this store. Right here. Yep. My son pulls up. He pulls up, y'all. He pulls up. That's what he did. He pulled up right along here somewhere. He pulled up. Guy told him his music was too loud. He went to his car, reached in, turned the music down. Walking back to this door right here. This is the door he walked back to. Right here. And the crazy cop grabs him. Go ahead, I'm good. Grabbed him, throws him against this door right here and slams him on his car and throws him around, kicks him, handcuffs him. Right here. So I want you to see, because we got the camera footage, right? And then, after he couldn't find nothing in his car, nothing, searched it illegally, ran his tag illegally. Yeah. And then took him to another location, kidnapped him, had his car towed. He was not DUI. He wasn't drunk. Passed all the tests. The only people that get away with this are people that we allowed to do so. I'm calling to do it the right way. And I'm asking people that whether you know me or not, I can't tell you the number of messages I've gotten from other families that have gone through or going through similar. And I'm honored to think that over 90,000+ people cared enough to look at it or just click on it, whatever happened, to share it. But I want you to know where we are. We got people riding in from Chi-Town, Chicago. We got people riding in from different parts of the country. I don't want people from other places to show up stronger than people from the state of Mississippi. It's time for us to fight ourselves. We got to fight, and we got to come together. We can do this, all right? There's so many cases of this type of brutality, so many things that happen. And now you wonder why our black boys are so mad. They mad. You know why they mad? Man, because they don't have to be doing nothing. They get mistreated. They get targeted. Dwayne Pickett Jr. wasn't doing nothing. And somebody had the audacity to say, what was he doing out that night, that late? He can't be out at 11 o'clock, coming from work or coming from wherever he want to come from. He can't go to the store. Man, I've lived my life in a way to try to provide for my kids, and I feel like that's been ripped from me. I feel like my protection as a father has been ripped from me. Been ripped from me. Travis, I don't want to hear that. That's a whole different conversation about black on black crime. We've been fighting black on black crime. That's what they fool people like you to think, well, y'all need to focus on black crime. Well, you know what? Black folk weren't killing each other until white folk and other black folk working for white folk were mistreating them. You understand where that came from? They had lived in peace. So that's just driven from somewhere. So Travis, man, get off my feed. That's foolishness that you're talking about. We always want to bring up, well, what about black on black crime? What they got to do with this situation? What if, because of anger, maybe somebody said something to him and he went and did something? See, that's the kind of stuff that people like you don't understand. I'm praying. Look, I'm praying. Y'all don't believe I'm praying, because if I wasn't praying, I wouldn't be standing right here. Right? I'm standing in prayer, believe me. I'm standing in prayer. But we got to deal with the real issue. The real issue is just what took place. And matter of fact, the cop that did it was black. They're emboldened. It's a mindset. So let's fight. And anybody that want to come to me about what about black on black crime? When you fight as much black on black crime as me, then you call me. Until then, get off my feed, because I ain't got no patience for it, okay? None at all, right? So don't push my Holy Ghost. Don't push the Holy Ghost in me now, because I got it. So it ain't nothing but the Lord. The Lord is in me. I wouldn't be standing here if it wasn't for the Lord. I know it's Jesus. Jesus is in me. The Holy Spirit is in me. I know He's working in me. And that's what they want us to do. They want us to act crazy and do some stuff. Let me tell you something. I'm not going to act crazy. We're going to do it just right and do it the right way, but we're going to do it with boldness and with truth. And we're not going to cower down for anybody. We will stand. We will stand. And we will stand together. Hey, go and enjoy your Thanksgiving. Have a great time. I mean, go get it. Do it. Enjoy Friday. I'm going to send out the information, and we're going to begin this together. And I'm going to let you know everything that's going on every step of the way. Remember, they refuse to even meet and talk about it. They refuse to say a word about it. I've been knowing the officer a long time, and he just not like this. Let me tell you something. I don't know what he like. I know what he did. I know he's worked for 3 different law enforcement departments since he's been in office. I don't know anything about it. All I know is what he did. And what I do believe is he was emboldened by the rogue police department he works for. Hey, that's it. But we got the video. Oh, you're going to see it soon. We got to talk to my attorney, get all that straight, and we'll be right back with you. All right? Hey, go have a great Thanksgiving. I'm going home. I'm headed home. We're going to enjoy Thanksgiving. Hope you enjoy Thanksgiving. And we're going to give thanks. Why am I giving thanks? I'm giving thanks because my son is still alive. But I'm in pain because other people's children, people that lost their children, his best friend, Jalen Lewis, who they killed in September, his family has to spend a Thanksgiving. His kids got to spend a Thanksgiving without him. And I believe it could have been another way. Hey, God bless you. Share with us as many people you know. We got the video. And the video will be coming soon, live and in color. Peace. I love y'all. God bless. Peace.